Welcome to the All Comfort Services Home Comfort Zone podcast. I'm your host, Theresa. I'm the marketing manager at All Comfort Services. Our podcast explores everything you need to know about your home's heating, cooling, indoor air quality, plumbing, and electrical systems. We share expert insights, practical tips, and engaging conversations with customers and businesses to provide solutions, ideas, and advice. Let's get started. Today on the show, I have welcoming Aaron Robarge. He's our Master Electrician. And
Hello.
Welcome, Aaron.
Thanks for having me.
And a topic near and dear, I know, to your heart is LED lighting. It's something that we've talked a lot about in the office, and I'm just going to kick this off and ask you, what do you think customers need to know about LED lighting?
Well, first and foremost, I'll tell you, when we bought our house in 2013, I converted all the lights to LED, and I just about 6 months ago replaced the first one. So that's going on a little more than 10 years.
Wow.
So I can be a living testimony to the fact that they do last a very long time. But yeah, outside of that, LED lighting is great. It's wonderful.
And the benefits of it?
Well, there's many benefits. Now we have a lot of options where we can change what's called color temperature, from soft to cool lighting out of the same fixture. We can also control the intensity now without the use of dimmers. We can do a lot of different things, but man, the energy efficient side of it is definitely the number one. The number one. It saves so much energy.
I've seen data to say that it's 75% energy savings.
Yeah, I could agree with that wholeheartedly. Sometimes you'll see even up to 90, honestly. So it's a lot, and depending on what you're changing out and what you're trying to do, because sometimes we can use a higher Kelvin, as it's called, to generate more brighter light, if you will, more visible light. When you get into the warmer lights, it takes a little more light to create that same amount of lumens. So it's, again, we can get almost dimmer and still have more vision, if you will, like more intensity, more definition.
And businesses, what would you recommend for them? What would be some of the benefits for businesses?
Sure, there are office buildings worldwide that are still running fluorescent tubes. We do conversions on those all the time to LED, and we do recommend that we go with an LED lamp, not just an LED fixture, because lamps can be changed. LED fixtures have to be thrown out. So we tend to try and tell customers, hey, if you've got, say in an office building, you've got a typical 2x4, 4-lamp fixture or 3-lamp fixture in your office, we can gut all the parts out of that and make them direct wire for LED lamps. And then you're talking, you can change the bulbs from here on out again. That conversion we take care of, and you're going to see the energy savings almost immediately.
So you can do that all as part of the project to retrofit existing fixtures to make it work.
Absolutely. We've done it on the building here, and we've done some, not everything, but we've done all of our exterior lighting. Our warehouse has been upgraded to LED, and we just upgraded our training room to LED. Over time, we will end up doing the entire office from front to back.
And I understand that there are different applications with canned lighting. What are the things that are available now?
Oh gosh, recessed lighting has come a long ways. We've actually thrown away the can, if you will. So the can housing that used to sit in your attic was about 7 to 9 inches tall, depending on the fixture itself. You lose heat through those because you're insulating around this cavity, whereas now we can get these really thin, they're just called wafer lights. They mimic the look of a recessed light, but they don't disturb your insulation. They don't, close the gap of anything. They don't, it's very easy to put in. I shouldn't say it like that because that's kind of not correct. I mean,
it's what you imagine is easy.
It's a much easier process for us, let's say that, but it can get tricky for locations and things like that. But without the can housing, you're not limited to where that housing can fit. We can put these lights just about anywhere. They're great.
So is there anything else that you want to share to let people know about LED lighting that I didn't cover?
Well, not really, because the big thing is the energy savings right off the bat. You will notice a drop in your electric bill if you do a full conversion, whether office building, whether your own home, whatever it might be. But again, we recommend LED lamps because lamps can be changed to LED fixtures where everything's integrated once that LED goes, and it could be 20 years, but you have to throw the whole fixture away then. So we try to lean towards replacing lamps, not fixtures. Make it easier for the customer and easier for ourselves too.
That's great. And then on another topic, is there anything you want to share about safety with customers?
As far as safety is concerned, I mean, electrical is obviously a very, electricity can be very dangerous. So when it comes to your home, at least have an inspection done. If you haven't, I mean, during the buying process, there's usually a home inspection or something along those lines, but, home inspectors are not necessarily qualified electricians. Not to say that they can't be, but, typically speaking, they're not going to be. Give us a call or call your electrician and, whatever it might be, and have them come out do an eval because, electrical safety is huge. We don't like to use the F word around here, but we do say fire from time to time. We don't use it as a scare tactic. That's not what it's about, but it's about safety. It really is. If there are any safety concerns with your electrical system, give us or your electrician a call and get it taken care of immediately. It's not something you want to mess with.
Great, Aaron. Thank you for your time.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank you for listening. If you have a suggestion for a topic for our show, email us at info@allcomfortservices.com.